What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Bashari Cowdy, and today I'll be reacting to Season 1 of Avatar, The Last Airbender, episode number 14, the Fortuneteller. So, we're gonna meet a new character who's a fortune teller, I think. We'll see. A little bit about the last episode. A pretty good episode. I enjoyed it quite a lot. Zuko saves Aang, and then Aang saves Zuko. Brilliant. The two people who are against each other are saving each other. It seems like it's one of those things where, at least on Zuko's part, he is trying to rescue him because he doesn't want Zhao to get to him. But Aang saving him is just Aang being a nice guy. Do you know what I mean? Because Aang doesn't really have like a master plan, right? He's just learning each element or what is it called? Firebending of each no, not firebending. Element bending or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, right? He's just trying to learn each element so he can be a master of all four elements and then be able to enter and exit the avatar state and have control over that. Because at the moment he doesn't have control over that. He can't enter it, but there is no control. Katara and Sokka are sick, and so Aang has to go and find him a remedy, and he does find, but along the way, you know, all these events take place. He's taken prisoner by the Fire Nation. He meets Zuko there. That conversation that he has with Zuko is a really good one, where he talks about his friend who's from the Fire Nation, and he says, would we have been friends? That's a question he proposes to Zuko. And, well, Zuko answers with shooting fire out of his hand right at him, trying to burn him. And that upsets Aang quite a lot. Makes him quite gloomy there at the end. And when he comes back to Sokka and Katara, Sokka asks him, did you make any new friends? And he says no, he didn't. And he sort of rolls over onto like one side. He's laying down. It's such a sad moment. And then right after that, they cut to Zuko, right? And Zuko's looking at the emblem or the flag or whatever it is, but it's basically the Fire Nation sign. And he looks at that, and then he, similar to Aang, rolls over on one side in the bed while he's laying down. And I keep seeing this parallel between these two characters, right? I mean, in the previous one, not the previous one, the one before the previous one, we had the whole background story of the two, right? That by the way, is still my favorite episode. That episode was so good. And they keep cutting between these scenes from Aang to Zuko, back to Aang, back to Zuko. And I feel like that's happening here as well. And then in this one, actually, they take it a bit further and, well, they actually physically help each other out as well. So maybe these are hints as to what will happen in the future. I have no idea. Is Zuko conflicted? That look he gives to that Fire Nation flag or emblem, whatever it is, and the fact that he turns away from the flag, right? Does that mean he's conflicted? I'm not entirely sure. I think it does. I will find out soon, obviously. But yeah, these are just some little things that I picked up on when I was editing. This is how I do this, right? So I watch the videos and I give you my rough draft, right? And I submit it, and then the teacher gives it back and says, shit, redo it. And then in the next video, I redo it, the finished version of my review, because I get a chance to watch it over again. Because when I'm editing, obviously, I get to see the video again. So I get to pick up on things that I don't pick up on when I'm watching it the first time. And I think that format works well. You know, anyways, let's get into this episode 14, known as the Fortune Teller, and see what this one is all about. All right. Still in book 1, the Fortune Teller. Here we go.
He's taunting us.
That face that fish made.
Hey, where's the fishing line?
Oh, I didn't think you would need it, Sokka.
He made a bracelet?
I made you a necklace, Katara. I thought since you lost your other one.
That's sweet. I thought it was a bracelet. It's a necklace.
Maybe instead of saving the world, you can go into the jewelry making business.
I don't see why I can't do both.
Yeah, it could be quite profitable.
Stop talking!
Yep, use it as a harpoon.
So, how do I look? I mean, all of you are just
Angie.
both look great.
Smoochy, smooch.
All of you are just a necklace.
Stop teasing him, Sokka. Aang's just a good friend. A sweet little guy.
Uh-oh. Man got friend zoned. What happened?
Well, hello.
That person seems under control. I don't think he needs help.
Whoa, close one.
Run downhill.
Is that the fortune teller? Also, he's wearing blue. Water bender? Maybe.
Whoa there.
He just laid an egg. Go, bro, get your egg.
Lunch. Lucky for you we came along.
Thanks. But everything was already under control.
Yeah, it was.
Worry. Aunt Wu predicted I'd have a safe journey.
Aunt who?
No, Aunt Wu.
Aunt who? No, Aunt Wu. She's the fortune teller.
But the fortune teller was wrong. You didn't have a safe journey. You were almost killed.
But I wasn't. All right, have a good one.
And also, he looked in, like, actual control. He was dodging the bear. Was that a bear? Do bear lay eggs? Maybe they... I don't know, man.
Oh, come on. Fortune telling is nonsense.
What do you know?
It's a...
An umbrella.
An umbrella. Ella. A.
No, it doesn't. You can't really tell the future.
I guess you're not really getting wet then.
Oh. Well, there goes the egg.
It was gonna rain. The sky's been gray all day.
Just a...
And it's orange. It was meant for the Avatar.
Look, I'm gonna predict the future now. It's going to keep drizzling. See?
I knew that was gonna happen. It's almost as if it's a show and all of this is scripted.
Wu is expecting you.
Of course she is.
My name is Maang, and I'm Aunt Wu's assistant.
Maang? Alright, there you go. Someone more your own age? Well, looks like it at least.
She'll be in curd puffs?
I'll try a curd puff.
Just a second. So what's your name? Aang. That rhymes with Maang.
Yep.
Thank you. Very nice. Likewise.
She's missing a teeth like his friend. Forgot his name. Boomy. Well, he's missing a couple more than just one, but when he was a kid, he was just missing one up here.
He's going to give me a rare panda lily. I wonder if my true love will give me a rare flower. Good luck with that. The big ear guy who Aunt Wu predicted you'd marry?
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Enjoy your snack.
I see. Okay. So she just said he's gonna have big ears like your husband? Or was it a bald, big-eared dude with a tattoo on his forehead? Well, it's on his entire body, but you know.
Boring stuff, I'm sure. Love, who she's gonna marry, how many babies she's gonna have.
Yeah, dumb stuff like that.
Do you want to listen in on it, or... Momo!
So smooth.
Yep, he wants to listen in.
Seaweed lotion. I could get you some if you want. So.
Yeah, I feel ya, Aang.
And you're going to marry.
Tell me more.
I can see that he's a very powerful bender.
I don't think it's him.
Your future is full of struggle and anguish. Most of it self-inflicted.
That's Sokka for you. I mean, I said, yeah, that other girl is someone more his age, but now that I think about it, there's only 2 years difference. But you know, the thing is, the younger you are, the more small gaps in age makes a difference. Like, if you're like 26 and 24, like, people are like, yeah, that's fine. But I don't know, like when you're 12 and 14, it's different, you know what I mean?
You will be involved in a great battle. A battle whose outcome will determine the fate of the whole world.
Yeah, I knew that already.
Yeah.
Say anything about a girl?
Sorry, but I didn't see anything. Oh, look! I must have missed something.
Is she just making up stuff to make him feel good?
You will be with the one you love.
Really?
Yeah, that was the most generic thing I've ever heard. Yep, she did not see that. That's what you find in a fortune cookie.
Because you're gonna make yourself unhappy your whole life.
That woman is crazy. My life will be calm and happy and joyful. Ow!
Caused by himself.
Predictions. Certain things are gonna turn out very well. They sure are.
Up the mountain to check the volcano ourselves. But ever since Aunt Wu moved to the village 20 years ago, we have a tradition of not doing that.
Crazy old woman's superstition.
You know, whatever people's beliefs are, you shouldn't be so dismissive of it. And also, whether you believe them or not, like,
MAangAtara, don't you think that cloud looks like a flower?
don't be so dismissive and disrespectful.
Good crops this year.
Darn good news!
For the farmers.
Gonna be a great year for twins.
Earthbenders? I mean, Earth Kingdom.
The village will not be destroyed by the volcano this year.
I want to tell you, I like you, but more than normal.
Yep, she's not listening. So they're just waiting for that volcano to erupt.
Ah, you want another reading?
Please.
That's gonna be $5.99, please.
She said I'd be wearing red shoes when I met my true love every day.
And of course it's gonna...
Yeah.
You think so?
He doesn't get it. Self-caused pain.
And then you'll have your third great-grandchild before quietly passing away in your sleep. Is that enough information for
Only should I dress tomorrow?
you? Want me to do a reading for that?
Care what Aunt Wu told you. You have to take a bath sometime.
You know some stuff about ladies.
Some stuff.
You've come to the right place.
Whoever says that, yeah, you've come to the wrong place.
Mistake nice guys like you make? Being too nice. You want to keep her interested, you have to act aloof.
Ooh.
Hey. Hey, Aang. I was wondering. See you later.
That never really works out all that well. And yep, he's not, they're talking about two different people.
Should I eat a mango or a papaya for breakfast tomorrow?
Papaya.
Oh, I hate papaya. Tara, I didn't see you there. Hey, Aang. That's okay. I'm busy with my own stuff. Oh, a panda lily. Where can I find one of those things? But my heart is telling me to get this flower.
Maximum
If I
aloofness.
trusted my heart, I would be with the one I love.
Whoa.
Oh no.
He was wrong about the volcano?
Was wrong.
The volcano's going to erupt. Just got an idea. Like,
Everyone, that volcano is gonna blow any second. Aunt Wu was wrong.
Yeah, we know you don't believe in Aunt Wu.
I think some of these are not predictions. I think she's saying some of these things to...
Can your science explain why it rains?
Yes, it...
Do you know what I mean, though? I think she's just saying it so the people don't panic, like...
Well, it's about to become the solution. We're taking fate in our own hands.
But they do need to... Or she does need to let them know about things like that, so... Yeah, they will panic, but then they can, like, evacuate, right?
We don't want anyone to hear us. Oh! I didn't see you there. You don't like me, do you? Of course I like you. But not the way I like you. Oh. She's sweet, she's a bender, and her hair seems so manageable. Don't worry. You're gonna meet a great guy who's gonna completely fall for you. I know it. Thanks. No. I've kind of been stalking you.
I like how her missing teeth or tooth keeps shifting. And sometimes on this side, then on that side, then on this side.
We ought to be able to bend them into any shape we want.
Or am I just wrong? Aunt Wu is just doing this because, I don't know, what a power gives her power. I don't know.
That's very strange. It shouldn't... Oh, my!
That's not scary at all.
If we can dig a deep enough trench, we can channel all the lava away from the village to the river.
What I want to know is, they do these predictions, right? The volcano's not going to erupt this year. That means one of these years it is going to erupt. So why haven't you made or these things before? Why haven't you taken the right actions, you know, to prevent this? Provisions. Are those graves? I think they might be.
It's too much! It's gonna overflow!
Gotta dig deep. Do you need firebending for this? Oh, he's doing air. Do you freeze it?
What a powerful bender that kid is.
Wait, what did you just say?
Ah.
I suppose he is.
I thought it'd be someone else, but I guess it is him. I think...
Hold your book.
So you messed with the clouds, did you?
It's taught everyone a lesson about not relying...
I think they're gonna say, well, the volcano didn't.
Predicted the village wouldn't be destroyed.
Yes, called it.
I hate you.
Called it.
You just told me what I wanted to hear.
You have the power to shape your own destiny.
Why doesn't she just say that to the village? I know that's not what they want to hear, but... Alrighty then. Now her missing tooth was in the middle. Or rather wasn't in the middle. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's alright, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I guess it was what I thought it was, which was she's just telling the people what they want to hear to keep them happy and calm, and I guess that's great, but it could backfire, especially with things like that volcano. I mean, they needed provisions, right? Way before. I mean, they could have dug deep, real deep trenches, and also they could have moved, right? They didn't, because she said it'll be fine, so, you know, there's that. When Aunt Wu said to Katara that the person you marry is going to be a powerful bender, for some reason, to my mind, Aang didn't just appear directly. That wasn't... I don't know why. I don't think it's really going to work out between Aang and Katara. In my mind, Zuko came, you know? That sounded so weird. That's... Zuko came to my mind. That's a better way of saying that. And then at the end there, I did that little scene with Sokka, Katara, and Aang when he's, you know, bending and taking care of the volcano and the lava. And I say he's one powerful bender, and that's when Katara realized, oh, it's supposed to be him. I mean, we still don't know if it is supposed to be him or not, but for some reason, to my mind, it wasn't Aang, it was Zuko. Because he's a powerful bender too, right, Zuko? But she didn't say he's going to be a powerful airbender or, you know, whatever. He just said a bender. That could be any element, right? Could be an earth bender, water bender, who knows? It might be someone in the north, south pole. Wait, where are they coming from? No, they're coming from the south. They're from the south, they're going to the north. So in the North Pole, there might be someone, right? Who knows? But the show is making us think it's Aang. And I don't know. I'm thinking like it might be like a misdirection. might not be him. Well, speaking of Zuko, by the way, and the firebenders, we didn't really see any of that, did we? We didn't see the firebenders or Zuko or Zhao or Iroh or any of those guys, which is fine. We did get to see the three main dudes. Well, one of them is a dudette. Is that even a word? I think Aang liked her this entire time. I mean, you do see these moments, right? With Aang and Katara. And I think I've commented on it before as well. And it was in that video and someone told me that the age difference might not seem that much, but you know, when you're a kid, right? When you're a third grader, you can't even think about dating someone from first grade, or if you're like a fifth grader, dating someone who's in seventh grade. Like it's like a huge difference, even though it isn't. Like I said, someone who's 24 or 26 or 28 or 30, that doesn't matter. But the lower you go, right, the smaller or lesser your age is, that different that then gets real exaggerated. And because of that, well, at the moment I just don't see Aang and Katara, but I don't know, it might be. I'm assuming they're still in Earth Kingdom. Well, they'd have to be, because they cannot go to the Fire Nation for obvious reasons, and they're heading to the north, and the only place that is left is the Earthbenders. That aloofness thing that Sokka talked about, I mean, that's a weird one. I have seen it both ways. I have seen someone who's nice to someone and it works out, and I have also then seen someone who's too nice and it doesn't work out because they were too nice. I have also seen someone who's been aloof to someone they like and it has worked, and also that it hasn't worked. So all that tells us basically is depends on the person. So just first get to know that person and understand what it is that that person likes, and then do that, and there you go. I personally think you shouldn't change who you are. If it is meant to be, then it will be, right? And changing yourself is like playing a character. And if you really are serious about someone, do you really want to spend the rest of your life with someone who doesn't even want the real you? Like they just want you to play a character for the rest of your life. That just sounds like a sad life to me, honestly. But that's just me. You shouldn't go out of your way to, you know, make something happen. Force something in a way. Speaking of forcing things, that was a topic that they discussed in this one as well, that Fortuneteller thing, right? Where the Fortuneteller is just telling them what they want to hear, and these people then take what she says, the Fortuneteller, and then just every day the guy's like, that one guy who was wearing red shoes, and Sokka's like, well, of course you're gonna meet, you know, that person in red shoes, because you're wearing them every minute of the day. I mean, it's just bound to happen. It's just common sense, you know? You don't need to be a fortune teller to know that. And so I understand that, but then at the same time, I think you have to be a bit more respectful of people's beliefs, however primitive or backwards or whatever you want to call it they are. Well, those are their beliefs, right? And so just like I said, you shouldn't change for someone, well, they're not going to change for you either. So just try to make them understand. And if they don't understand, well, fine, just move on. Like, don't, you know, life is too short for you to be tangled up in these little arguments here and there, you know. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like, subscribe. Check out links in the description to my social media and other YouTube channels as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice